Hello everybody and welcome back to Arm Pitching Development. This is free video analysis for the youth baseball community or for whoever wants to partake in this. It's my way of giving back to the baseball community, giving back to whoever I can help without a cost here. And so if you're interested in submitting a video, I've got my email in the body of the video here. Please send that over to me and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Just to give you guys a heads up, I do have quite a bit of submissions to go through, so it's taking me a little bit of time to get through everyone's videos, and it being a busy season for me for training and coaching, I hope that you'll appreciate that I'm not getting to them quite as fast as maybe I would like to. Anyways, I'm super thankful for you guys sending those over to me, and I really enjoy doing this for you guys. So it's been fun seeing everyone and what they're doing, and there's been a lot of good looks at athletes that I feel like you guys are doing a really nice job out there from a personal stance. So let's keep that up. As I dive into the video here, we're looking at a 9U pitcher named Aiden. So obviously this is a very young man learning how to pitch, so we're going to keep everything pretty chill in terms of mechanical components and strength of positioning. So I don't want to get too overcomplicated on any of these videos. I'd like to keep them fairly simple. I'm going to add a snippet into the video here that will cover the 5 key points or elements that we're going to look at. It's balance and posture, stride length and direction, arm angle and timing, efficient energy transfer, follow through and deceleration. Again, we're going to be pretty easy with these with Aiden here and just try to get him into the best positions as possible. And maybe he's already there, I don't know, I haven't looked at the video yet. Again, if you have comments or concerns or anything to add, please add those to the comment section below. And remember that my viewpoint is not always your viewpoint or someone else's, right? So as a coach, this is just my belief system. So everyone's going to establish and develop their own belief systems and the way things should be done. So this is personal perspective from my end as a pitching coach. So anyways, let's dive into the video and get Aiden on the way to success here. So yeah, usually I just take a measurement of height. Like, I guess we can go do that. Just being curious about stride length, right? So it's there to there. All right, there's Aiden's stride length. Let's see how he does with stride maximal. I haven't seen this yet, so we'll take a look together. Stride. Okay, so stride's sitting at probably 90%, my guess, about 90%. So that's pretty good for a young man. He's going out there pretty good. So we're gonna take that out and then kind of rewind here a little bit. I want to go back to the balance point, balance to dynamic balance, posturing, that type of position. So right here, I actually like this position. I think, you know, as you get older, right, and there's runners on, things of that nature, we're going to want to trim this down to give our catchers a chance to be competitive with throwing guys out. But this is not bad. So we're at, you know, 50% or so here. I like that. The elbows are in a fairly relaxed position. For me, if you can stay comfortable in your elbows, I think that's a better position to be in. I like where he's carrying his chin over his abdominals here, a little bit slightly bent in. I think that's a good look. This inverted knee position is fine because it looks like he's going to take his hip to target, which looks good. And eyes are on frame, which is on good as well. So we'll go to, I just want to check another piece here, low balance. So there's a little bit of a drop to drive. This is not bad. Good engagement from the lower half. He's actually got really good core strength right here. This is a tough position for young men, I think. So that's actually kind of neat. All right, so right out the gates, just to give you a heads up, I feel like we're pushing the glove hand away from our chest a little bit too heavy here, right? So we're kind of swinging our arm into position where instead we could break a little bit tighter, break our hands a little bit tighter towards our chest and then break our elbows upward in a little more direct manner as we carry down the mound here. Okay, this angle looks pretty good right here. This sit position looks okay right now. The only thing I would say right here is that I don't like this ball position where the hand is pointed up, so it becomes more of a catapult throw, right? It becomes more of a slingshot throw than it is staying on top of the ball. So we'll want to turn our hand on top of it and then break upward from with our elbow. Okay, as we stride out. So direction looks pretty good. I'm gonna take that back a little bit. Okay, so when we're talking about direction, here's another thing I think you guys could benefit from. So if we look at the back foot, right, and the distance of the back foot, if we could stay in that boundary line when we land our front foot, I think we're in a good place for direction. And right now it looks like on the landing foot, we're on the inside of that, or on the outside, but he's crossing his hips up right here. So in terms of energy transfer, it's going to be pretty hard to get it to go out, just because that front hip's locking up a little bit. You'll notice the toes going this way when we actually want to take our energy out that way. So that'd be something to work on, is staying a little bit more patient in that back leg and allowing that front toe to open up. It will be an awkward position, but it'd be a good one to train on, especially at early ages there. So the direction needs to be, in my world, cleaned up just a little bit. And then the stride length we've already covered looks pretty good. I'm good on the stride length. There's a little collapse of energy here where this energy is going down into the ground. But I also, I don't know, kind of tracking myself, I like this tall position here. So this looks pretty positive. The elbow looks a little bit low here. So maybe we could elevate the elbow upward here just a little bit better in this point. Glove hand's nice and tucked. That's fine for me right now. Then let's go on. Go into, so arm angle and timing. I mean, he's kind of getting back up, but see how the ball position is here, right? And then it just becomes slingshot out. It's not going to be the end of the world like today or this year, but I think over time, as he gets stronger and gets bigger and adds more pressure, force to the ball, we're going to want to clean that up a little bit just for health. So arm angle and timing looks pretty good actually, except for that part here, just elevating that. Let's go to energy transfer. So I think for a 9-year-old, this is pretty good. I like the fact that we're holding the ground here still through the throw. That's pretty nice. This position right here is pretty strong on the front leg to help force trunk flexion going forward. So I like that. I like the squared up position to target with the chest. That looks really good. So the arm slot looks a little bit long to me here. If the elbow height wasn't so low, I think it would be, and it doesn't have to be 90 degrees or anything like that. I just feel like you can have as long a slot as you want, but let's maintain elbow height and then have a really good follow through and deceleration component to that, and you'll still maintain healthy position. So let's get the arm up a little bit more. So it's a nice pronated pitch here. So we see the thumb driving down. He's got a little blocking there. I like that. This is hard for 9-year-olds, by the way. I've got a few that I'm training at the moment, and we've been working on this just a little bit. It's not really the end of the world. So I'd like to see, it's a little bit upward rotation like that, where I'd like to see a little bit more trunk engagement through the throw. So we're gonna bend our back just a little bit more through the throw. So ideally, and I know you guys are on a different surface, so I'm trying to keep that in mind. Like if we could bend our back to maybe that degree and then work to hand the ball out to the catcher a little bit further down the hill, so then that release point should be you know, maybe a little bit further out front over your front foot. You know, if we try to get as much distance as we can over the front side, would be good. So somewhere in that window of release would be better than this one right here. So it's pretty much even with the foot. And if we could just bend our back and hold the ball just a little bit longer, I think we'd be in a little bit better position for the deceleration of the arm and cleaning that up a little bit. I like the tight rotation on the upper back here. So like how he's pulling his left shoulder back and up. So he's maintaining a tight position through there. I like that. I just wish it was a little more engaged down the hill. So on the follow through, it's a little bit wild. Yeah, so there's, you know, where the arm swings up and it's got that Orlando Ventura look to it a little bit. I think just being a little bit safer, you know, I do like the arm to be loose and relaxed at the end. If we can avoid snap ups, I think that'd be better. And then because of that front foot being locked up, it's hard to get into a good decel position, I think. So he's handling it the best he can at the moment. It doesn't have to be shut down in front, like, you know, where you're squaring up with the catcher at the end to try to fill the comebacker or something. It doesn't have to be that, but I think I would want to get the follow through and I'm trying to get the follow through down a little bit quicker. So anyways, there's my 2 cents on this for you guys, for Aiden. You look good, buddy, and keep working hard and keep having fun with baseball. I know season's going to be right around the corner, if not already, for you guys. And I'm excited. Go out there, throw a lot of strikes, okay? Your velocity is going to, you know, obviously get you eyeballs, but your pitching accuracy is going to make you relevant in the space. So try to keep that in mind when you're training youth pitchers. Train accuracy over strength. Strength will come over time. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. I appreciate all of you. If you're interested in sending a submission, send me an email. Happy to chat with you. And until I get the next one done or I shoot the next video, I will see you guys next time.